Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's anti-procrastination day, and it's time to pick that one thing to start that we've been putting off. So whatever that one thing is, I want you to take a look at your list, pick it out, and then let me know down here in the comments what it is that you're going to work on today that you've been putting off. Could be menu planning, could be lesson planning or grading if you homeschool. It could be some decluttering project around the house. Whatever it is, take that first step today. It's always the hardest step when you've been putting something off to make a step toward getting it done. I know that from experience, and I know you guys have that happen. So I want you to pick one thing today and work on it just for a few minutes. Does not have to be all day long. That's where we're getting caught up in perfectionism, and if we start something, we want to finish it. We want to see it through to the end, and it's hard to do that with some projects. So just make that step today. Good morning, Carol. Thanks for joining me today. Another thing that gets put on the back burner when we're doing our detail cleaning in the living room, we don't like to mess with that ceiling fan. Those of us in the South use our ceiling fans a lot because it helps keep the air moving around in the summer. In the winter, if you switch the blades or switch the little button that directs the blades, it pulls up and it helps move the air around even in the winter for those of us in the South. So I don't know up north if you guys have a lot of ceiling fans in your living room, but it's pretty common down here for most of us. So dust the tops of your doors in the living room, along the tops of the windows, your curtains, across the tops of pictures. If you've got a high bookshelf, get across the top of that and then do that ceiling fan. Don't worry if some dust falls down and settles. What we want to happen is for the next 24 hours, give that dust time to settle if it didn't stay on your feather duster. And then tomorrow we'll work on the baseboards and around the edges. So it'll have time to settle, and we'll deal with that tomorrow. So you see how taking a big project and breaking it down over a couple of days will work. It'll keep you from actually doing extra work because it's going to take time for some of that to settle down if you stir up very much dust. So you wouldn't want to do that today anyway. Go ahead, just do the tops. Think high in the living room. Do all those high areas. Then tomorrow we'll do the low areas. And if you've got kids at home, we're going to involve them too, because they are great helpers, especially for those low areas where you don't want to get down low yourself. So let's do that today. Bless our homes and our living rooms, and then we'll be done. Your home blessing today is quick and easy. On Wednesdays, I like to wipe windows and mirrors. It's an easy thing to do. I take a wet purple cloth and a dry purple cloth, and I go around and I hit the smudges. And I'll tell you, the dog has made some smudges this week on my kitchen door. So I'm going to take care of that. No big deal. He's been really friendly and wanting to play, so he's played a lot at my door this week, and so he's actually there right now. That will be one of the things I take care of, and then I'm not going to worry about it again until next week. Originally for dinner tonight, I had put down lasagna, but we were going to switch around because of different situations with our schedule today, so we're going to have chicken tonight. That lasagna can be used tomorrow. So a lot of times if things shift in my week, I just move the meals around to work with my schedule. And if you struggle with menu planning, saying you're tied into a certain day that you've put down something for your menu plan, you're not. Your menu plan is a guide. It helps you. You know what's on there. You've got the food in the house. But it's no big deal if you switch stuff around. So whatever you wrote down for later in the week, if things change and you want to fix it earlier, do it. If you need an easy meal on a different day of the week, just shift around that easy meal. It's not that this menu plan is going to tie you down and force you to do something you don't want to do. It's a guideline. It just helps you. Many times when I write down we're going to have chicken one day, I don't even write down how we're going to prepare it. I just put down chicken, and then that morning I decide how I'm going to marinate it, or if we're going to do a casserole or whatever. So there's a lot of freedom to be found in doing your menu planning. I want you guys to enjoy your day. I've got an appointment, so I've got to get off here and get ready for that. Have fun on Anti-Procrastination Day, okay? Make it a game. Work on whatever it is you've been putting off, and then let me know later down here in these comments what you did. And I'll see you guys in the morning.